I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Welcome back to today's video. My name's Matt.
And I'm Ann.
And we have a story.
And it's a good one.
Today's video is jammed packed, so stay tuned for the whole video.
Lots of drama.
Lots of drama, lots of ups and downs. It is going to be one crazy ride, so here we go.
So last week we left off, you disappeared.
Yeah, I disappeared, and the big question everybody's been in suspense, waiting for, is where did I go?
Yeah.
And before we get into that, thank y'all so much for letting us be able to hit 1,000 subscribers. That is so incredible. Thank y'all so much. We love y'all so much. We appreciate all of y'all's comments. We read every single one and we try to heart all of them because they mean so much to us. So remember to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already and hit the notification bell so as soon as we post these videos, you will be notified, and hit the thumbs up. All of those things help us out. So where did I go? To set the scene again, it was nighttime, say around 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Y'all were just about to leave, probably within a half an hour or so. And we had a campfire. We were all telling stories, having a great time. It was a Saturday
night.
And I said, you know what? This is probably a good time to go talk to Ann's dad. I walked up to him. It was like in between, like everybody was like moving around, going to the bathroom, just doing stuff, it was kind of starting to calm down.
Yeah, I went inside.
Yeah, you went inside with the girls, and then just the dads and the boys were outside, and I was like, well, this is a good time to ask him. So I asked him, I was like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. He said, oh yeah, sure. We went around to like the other side of the cabin, nothing crazy, just probably 30, 40 feet away from the fire where everybody was. And I was like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. I said, remember when I told you, I think it was the second week of talking to Ann, I told him on the phone in one of my conversations with him, I said, I want to ask you to court your daughter, but I want to ask you to do that in person. So I said, remember that phone call? And he was like, yeah, I do. So I was like, I would really like to get to know your daughter, and I would really like to court her. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. You absolutely have my blessing to court my daughter. So I was like, wow, that's so great. So if you want to fill in what's been going on behind the scenes, because I think you sisters had a bet going on about this.
It was kind of a later bet of when we would actually get married and stuff. But then my younger sisters, probably my older sister too, was like, I bet he's going to ask you to court when they come up. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're probably right. Because I know you just like to do things like in person.
Yeah.
And stuff. And like, we live 700 miles apart. It's not like we get to see each other any day, so he could just ask anytime. It wasn't like that. Today's video is sponsored by Faith's Fulls, which Faith is my sister, and she made these adorable little, like, can you see them? They're so cute. They're little crocheted foals, or ponies as you want to call them. This one is Clover and this is Tilly, and she hand makes these, and they're just wonderful gifts for like baby showers, for your kids at Christmas time, or just being a nice occasion, or just want to give a gift. And they're great for grandchildren too. They're super soft. And a baby could definitely have this. Like,
no choking hazards.
Yeah, the eyes are completely like really sewn in. There's pretty much no way they're gonna fall out. And there's just so many little details that she puts into it. She puts a lot of time and work into it. So yeah, that's who's supporting us today.
Yeah, so it's pretty awesome. If y'all want to check them out. There are 3 for sale. We have Clover, Tilly, and Misty. They're all for sale in the link in the description down below. You can go check them out. And if y'all buy them, you will be supporting the show and Anne's sister.
Yeah.
So pretty cool.
Alrighty, y'all. Get back to the video. And he wanted to do it in person, so that was just like the opportune time to like ask.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wasn't expecting it, I guess. I didn't understand, like, where did you go? Like,
Yeah.
That's always a thing. Like, you always think you're going to be ready for it, but then you never are ready for it when it actually happens. We did have, us sisters had a little wager going on that you probably were going to ask when you came up.
Where did you think I went that night?
I had no idea. I literally had, I went in the house and then I came back out and like everybody was gone from the fire.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
kind of dispersed.
I didn't want to like go looking for you because I didn't know what you were doing and it was dark and I don't know, it wouldn't have been proper, I guess. And somebody might have said like, oh, him and dad walked around the side of the house.
Sure.
And I'm like,
Dum. So I got done talking to Anne's dad, and before I went up there, I was like, I gotta get this girl something. Once again, I have to get her something. I know there's like your engagement ring and your wedding ring, right? But I'm like, I would really love to give this girl a promise ring. You know, when I ask her to start courting her, I would like to make it like official and give her a promise ring too. So I started looking, and then I finally found the ring. I brought it up there with me. And after I asked your dad, I went back inside, and it was in a cabin. So I snuck up to the loft and I grabbed it, and I had it in the box and everything like that, the little ring box, and they stuffed it in my back pocket.
I did not know.
I tried a couple different places on me, and I'm like, I need it to be accessible, but I don't want it to be obvious. So I was like, can't really tuck it in my shirt, can't tuck it in my pants really, because that'd just be weird.
Tuck it in your boot.
Like, I thought about that, but then it's just, I literally tried that, but it's just
No
like too
way!
tight,
I didn't know
and just
that.
weird, and would rub
That's
my
funny.
leg funny. So anyway, so I didn't do that. So I was like my shirt was kind of untucked and everything like that. So
You
I
had
was
your coat on too.
yeah,
'cause it was
it's
chilly.
cold out. So I was like, I can pull it off with it being in my back pocket, even though it's this box, you know? So I stuffed it in my back pocket, ran back down outside. I didn't really know the game plan. I like to fly by the seat of my pants sometimes. So I'm like, maybe there'll be like this perfect movie like
we're
timing.
all alone.
Yeah,
That
when we're
never
like,
happened.
or like, you know, we're left at the fire or something like that. And
No. When you
Nah.
got two big families that
Nah.
are getting together, you're like
Nah.
never alone. No,
Never.
never.
So anyway, so long story short, that never happened. That scene never happened, and there wasn't really a good time. And
funny
go ahead.
because I thought you were going to ask that night, and
Yeah.
like when we were towards like the end of the
It's
night
funny, I was
when
just about to say that.
we were leaving,
You were like,
I was kind of like stalling almost because I'm like
I felt
looking
that.
over at you
I felt
like,
that.
are you gonna ask?
Yeah, because that was the other thing that was going through my head. I was like, you know what? It's our second day seeing each other. It'll be fine if I give it another day. Let it stew. My brothers,
He's
oh
so
my
bad.
goodness, they were so bad. They were like, yeah, don't give her the ring. Don't even say anything till the last day. You know, they were so terrible.
That's
They're like, just let her wait.
horrible.
Just let her wait. You know, she's waited this long. You know, they're just being
They
naughty.
don't know yet.
Yeah, they're just so stinkery like that. I'm like, no, I'm gonna give her the ring, you know, when I ask her. So I was like, I'm not gonna ask her tonight because it's just too much, you know. Let her wait. It'll be good for her.
Mhm.
So Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, yeah. So you came over early to our house because you were gonna come to our church. Your whole family was, but it was just because since you brought two vehicles, it was just you and your brothers.
Yep.
And
I think it was just, who did I bring?
no, I take that back. You brought your sister.
Yes, I brought my sister and Buddy. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Because she can't be a good alibi. So just because she's, how old is she?
She's only 8.
She's only 8 years old. So
Yeah.
anyway, not a good eyewitness. So anyway, so rolled up at Anne's house, and around, what time was that?
It was probably around like our church like starts at like 9:45, so it was like around 8:45.
Yeah. Pulled up in the car, nerved up.
And you just sat there.
Nerved up. Yeah, I sat there.
You
game
sat
planned
there
it.
for like
No,
a long time.
Buddy and Chica, as I call her, we game planned the whole ride there.
This
I'm
is
like,
funny.
here's the game plan, you know? And Buddy was trying to help too. And he was able to pitch in some good ideas too. I was like, so when we pull up, you two get out of the car and like go inside. Like, you know, because I've already been there before. I said, you two go inside. She's probably going to pop outside and I'm going to like wave her over to the car, you know? And then I'll like ask her the big question. So, not the big question, because this is the first question. So anyway, we were like, okay, we're good. We got it, you know? So we pulled up. I waited there for a little bit until
they got out.
I saw that y'all noticed.
Yeah.
Which I think you were like waiting at the window.
Yeah, I was always.
And so you opened up the door, you started walking out, and I was motioning to them, like, get on out. So then they got on out.
And then they walked in, and I looked back at you, and I'm like, why isn't he coming in? I turned around, and I walked back into the house.
Yeah.
Because you were just sitting there. I'm like, okay.
I was sitting there because that whole time,
I
was driving and I held the ring box with the ring in it. And I was like, I gotta hide this thing in the car, you know? So I hid it in the little cup holder on the driver door. And anyway, so I got out of the car and I walked back up to the house. And you were like in between the door or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I was
entryway.
I said, I gotta tell you something. So
Can we go back to the car?
Can we go back to the car?
I'm like, oh.
Dum, dum, dum.
Like, I was literally like, I was kind of scared. Like, what is he gonna like say? Like,
yeah.
Cause you were like so like serious.
I was really like, serious, yeah.
And I was
when
like,
I get nervous, sometimes
like,
I get
was
serious.
Kind of scared, like,
yeah.
Like he wants to break it off.
So we started walking back to the car. You got in the passenger seat. I was in the driver's seat. And that was the first time we were alone.
Yeah.
Alone. I mean, it has a windshield and everything like that. And we were really close to the house. So everybody was watching still, relatively speaking.
Yeah. But nobody knew except your family, right? None of my family knew about the ring.
My family, I'm pretty sure I think I did. I was pretty sure I did. I don't think I said anything. I think I went for the ring.
Probably.
I think what happened, I don't know really what happened 100%, but I'm pretty sure I just like casually went over to my left side and I got the ring box and I brought it up.
And I think he said, I have something.
Yeah, I have something for you. And then I popped open the ring box. With the ring in it.
And this is the ring, y'all. I don't know if you can like see that, but it's so cute. It's like, oh, it's a little twisted, but it's the ring, y'all, and it's like twisted, kind of like cowgirl fashion.
Yeah,
it's super cute
with little gems in it.
Yeah.
And rose gold.
Rose gold.
Rose gold is our color.
Yeah.
So inside my ring, which is like black tungsten, is rose gold. That little band that's in there, which I absolutely love this ring.
Yeah.
And then your wedding ring and your engagement ring are rose gold.
Yeah.
So I popped that out and I said, will you, pretty much something like that.
Yeah,
will you enter a courtship with me? You know, you were like, yeah, absolutely. And I gave you the ring and you put it on
Sweet.
And you were like grinning and being all cute and everything like that. And then we got on out of the car.
Walked inside.
Because I think you were like, we probably should go back inside. I said, yeah, I think so. So we went back inside and then we drove to church.
And I like showed off my ring, kind of like to my sister and then my brother who are married, and they all go to the same church with us. And
what were you wearing? I think it was your blue dress.
I might have worn my blue flower dress.
Yeah. And anyway, so then we went to church. We had a great church service. And then we came back and we played some games.
Yeah. Yep.
So that was a lot of fun.
And we did dishes. And then after dishes, everybody was just kind of like talking or whatever. and in the house. So we're like, well, why don't we just go out, like just the two of us? Let's just try to be alone,
Yeah.
more alone, than we have been.
Yeah.
So we went outside on the porch, and that's when that's probably the most open I've ever seen you.
Yeah. I cried for the first time in front of you.
It was kind of scary.
Yeah.
If you ever see a grown man cry, it's kind of scary.
Yeah.
And you expect a woman to cry, and I know that for a man to cry, it's not
not a little
shameful.
deal.
It's not shameful and stuff,
Yeah.
but it's not a regular occurrence, and so
Sure.
it impacts you in a different way. So that's when you kind of
Yeah.
opened up the most I've ever seen you in our first month. I
Do you
think we
remember
were
what we were
talking
talking
about. We got in a lot about relationships and like it's hard to trust somebody when your relationship with
That's
them has
what we
been
were talking
broken,
about. Yeah.
especially with friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Like trusting them again. And I think you just really broke down and you were just honest. I don't know what was going through your mind when you were telling me that. Were
Well-
you scared that I would ever
No,
betray
I was
you?
never scared that you would ever betray me. I guess I was just wanted to share with you about things that I've struggled with,
Yeah.
and when people hurt you and they'll either stab you in the back or do something like that or try to ruin your name, we're commanded as Christians to keep a soft, tender heart,
Yeah.
and we're not supposed to cut them off and treat them like they treat us,
Yeah.
And I was just sharing that with you. And I guess also I was trying to convey too of a deeper part of myself too.
Yeah.
Because
the
I didn't want to
softer
be,
side.
I wanted to show everything to you
Yeah.
as much as possible, because
In a very short period
Yeah.
of time.
yeah, I think I did that pretty well.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
did. But I remember feeling so hopeless in that moment because I can't give him a hug or snuggle up to him
That
or
was
kiss him
Awful.
or anything. And I was like, this is torture.
Yeah, because I remember a couple other times where you kind of did the same thing, and it is literal torture.
Yeah, it's very hard.
Mental torture, because it's just you want to comfort them in some way.
But then
and-
on a different level, if you can't give them physical comfort, a lot of people know this, but you can give them soul comfort.
Yeah.
And that's on almost a deeper level.
Sure.
Anybody can give you physical comfort,
That's
but
very
not a
true.
whole lot of people can give you soul comfort and can comfort your soul in the way you need it.
Yeah.
And we really bonded in that moment when
Mhm.
that happened.
Yeah, it was very good. That was Sunday. So Monday rolled around and the families decided to play pickleball.
Yeah.
So we went on a pickleball court hunt
Yeah.
in
Which
the
is
Midwest.
very hard because we're in the
'Cause
backwoods.
we're all out there, y'all. So anyway, and they don't say y'all up there. But anyway,
You guys.
Yules guys. So anyway, so we found one and it was so much fun. We
Yeah.
had a lot of fun. This was the first time you thought something.
Yeah,
Dum, dum, dum.
it was the first time I thought something. So I tried playing pickleball. Okay, y'all, my hand and eye coordination are not that good. I play the piano, but they're just not that good with swinging. So I can't hit a ball to save my life. So I opted out. So I was just sitting on the sidelines
You were
in the
watching.
court. I was watching, and there was somebody I was watching, and I'm like, ooh, he's hot. I'm like, oh my.
Because I think that
Goodness.
was the first time I wore shorts around
It
you.
was the first time we wore
Yeah.
shorts.
Showing
And,
off my Texas tan.
And he was I don't know, he was in a little boy kind of excited
Yeah.
state, competitive too, but having a great time and just being a great sport and everything like that. I'm just oh man, oh, he's a dream.
Yeah. Hey, I just remembered something. That was the first time I called you baby.
I think I called it to you first.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
called
so
it to me
I
first.
also called him baby for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
out
remember
loud.
there.
Almost a lot of people
Yeah.
heard it. The family was around. I was like, you like walked away to go play and
Yep.
said, "Go baby," like
Yep.
that, and you like looked startled, but you got
Yeah.
this huge grin on
Yeah.
your face, and it was just so romantic and sweet.
Yep.
Who could have thought? That's when I fell. I say
I know.
that I
Yeah.
told Matt before, that's when I fell
in love?
really in love
Like,
on a pickleball court, y'all.
like really in love.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it can happen anywhere,
Yep.
literally, and it happened
Yep.
to me on a pickleball court.
It was like, oh wow, she's really pretty, you know, but it wasn't like, oh my goodness, I love this girl,
Yeah.
you know. Until it was like a slow build,
Yeah,
you know. It was like, oh wow, this
because
is
you
awesome.
can love somebody
Yeah.
without being in love with somebody. Like I
True.
really, really, really loved you, but I wasn't quite in love
in
with
love.
you.
Yeah.
It takes time.
That's
kind
true.
of. Yeah. So then that evening, my sister's daughter had a birthday party, so
Yep.
we all went there. We had a great time.
Got to meet your brother and his wife
Yep.
and their baby,
Yep.
and then I wanted to drive you home.
Yeah.
And then one of the scariest things happened on the drive back.
Something bad happened
Super.
on the drive back.
Super bad, and it had you speechless and shocked.
Scary.
It was scary. It was the first time it had ever happened to me, and it was nighttime, and it was really bad.
It was the first time it ever happened to me when I was up front.
Yeah,
Driving home in the dark.
yeah,
This is September.
yeah. To be continued in next week's video. It is absolutely worth the wait, y'all. We are so glad that you were able to spend some time with us today, and hopefully y'all have been enjoying this series of videos. And if this is your first video, we have 3 or 4 other videos
Yeah.
that are absolutely awesome. Go check them out, go binge watch them, and we love y'all so very much. And we can't wait to keep on telling y'all the rest of our story because it is just so awesome.
It's super
And-
exciting to relive it all.
Yeah, that
for
part
each
is
other.
cool too
Yeah.
because you're like, oh yeah, that's right. So we love making these videos and we love being in the moment with y'all, you know. So we write certain things down and then certain things just come back to memory. So
Yeah.
we're like learning it, reliving it together, and everybody out there has told us via comments that they've been loving it. So thank y'all so much, and I hope that y'all will have a very blessed rest of y'all's day and week. Love y'all. See y'all later.
Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I lose my breath whenever I see you.